I don't even know where to start. But I'm putting everything out there because, and I went and I was gonna get a restraining order because, you know, she's doing stuff like showing up in my crib 5 o'clock in the morning, pulling out a ladder, hopping the fence.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
Banging on my windows. You walk in, this is Maji's room. Ain't no deadbeat doing this. Deadbeats ain't doing this. My daughter's room is bigger than some adults' rooms. And it's just so insane to me how people just, oh yeah, you're a deadbeat. Yo, I know about real deadbeats. And this situation is all about control. I'd love to be there for my kids, but it would be nice for you to get out the way. Let me be a father. Let me take my kids and go wherever I want with them. My kids are never in danger. They don't ever have to worry about nothing. This is not about money. This is not about child support. My kids love me. What's in the car? Get the bag. Put stuff in it.
I want to go to mommy house.
Mommy, she was missing you. She was looking for you.
I don't want to go to mommy house.
What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Vina Team and News. Now, this video is very sensitive. I always handle all of my videos with care, but this one will also be handled with care as well, but extra care because children are involved, and we're talking about DV, domestic violence, and all of that, okay? Now, Safaree have a YouTube channel, so for those of you who want to see the entire video, you can go to Safaree YouTube channel to watch the rest of his video. I'm just posting what I'm able to post because, you know, for copyright reasons, and also because this is a sensitive subject. For years now, Safaree and his ex-wife, Mena, been going through it, mainly from Mena point as it relates to social media, okay? When I say as it relates to her side, I'm talking about social media. Every time that he's posted anything that he's doing, Mena, of course, will respond and say, oh, you know, he can do this, but he can't spend time with his kids, and he can do that, and he can't spend time with his kids. So for a while now, Safaree have had the narrative of being a deadbeat father, okay? Because even though I have seen on Safaree Instagram stories or on Instagram, but then the comment section got too crazy and he stopped posting his kids. But I've seen his children, posting them consistently and all of that. However, like I said, I don't know these people personally. So just because Safaree posts his kids one day or 2 days doesn't mean what Mena is saying is not true. But if you do follow Safaree on social media and you pay attention to his Instagram stories, he's with his kids, okay? However, you can't compare that to in real life because you never know. You never know if he's consistent and all of that. But the whole point of this is that for years, Safaree have allowed the deadbeat dad narrative to go crazy. And then when you're on Love and Hip Hop, they will pick and choose how the narrative should go. So if the narrative is you are a deadbeat and they're rocking with the other person, then of course they're not going to show certain things. Also, in order for you to show your kids, both parents have to be on board. And as Safaree is saying, Mena wasn't on board for her kids to be on the show with him like that. She didn't sign off. We saw the same situation with Kenya Moore, and she went to court and she was able to win that battle in Brooklyn. Face was able to be shown on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Well, after years of allowing the narrative to run on social media and everywhere else, Safaree is breaking his silence. I have to warn you, some of these images and videos and footage, they're very sensitive. I'm going to do my best to, remove some of them to avoid this video from being blocked. But let's get into it. Safaree started his video like this, okay? And as you can see, Mena is pushing him in front of the kids, banging on his door, and all of that. And he started his video like this to prove the point that the reason why sometimes he opts out of picking up his children from her house or when she's present is because she gets angry or violent. He do not see his children is because every time they exchange custody, there's some form of argument or violence involved. It's gotten so bad at the point where he feels like if the cops are not present or a mediator, he's not going to get them because this is what happens all the time. Okay, so I'm going to be quiet and allow Safaree to say some things, but he also showed Mena hopping over his fence to come and beat on his door. And then the part where the kids are chasing her and stepping on the glass, that part broke my heart. Of course, Mena responded, posting videos that transpired in 2023, but yet in May 2024, you were begging for me back. If it was so traumatic for you, why were you in my Ring camera in May 4th to 7th begging for me to let you in and to take you back? Make it make sense. And to that, the responses that I saw on social media from people giving their input was basically your children seeing their father begging their mother to take him back and make their family work, saying he loves her and all of that, I'm sure is more of a positive impact than your children seeing you chasing their father around, being aggressive, physically assaulting him, slamming the door in their faces as they walk on glass to get to you. Okay, so this whole he was begging for me, I get it. If I am so crazy, then why did you want me back? And to that, people are like, a man wanting to make his family work, wanting to step away from the drama, wanting to be in his children's life will never compare to you hopping over his fence at 5 in the morning on a ladder, banging on his windows, his doors, everything I mentioned previously. So instead of the response being, listen, yes, I was provoked and I reacted, but that's no excuse for me to react that way in the presence of our children, especially watching them walk over the glass and all of that. That broke my heart. I'm sorry. She doesn't owe the public an apology. But one thing I've realized about Erica Mena never takes accountability. If you watch Safaree video, he took accountability. He said, yes, I shouldn't have gone back and, continue to try to work on a relationship, but be sexual with her after our divorce. That's my fault. I pray about it. And that's not happening anymore. He took accountability for the fact that if you have an unstable relationship with someone, you don't go back and keep engaging in certain things where the both of you are confusing each other. So at least take accountability for something. But she explained that she was enraged because Safaree allegedly violated her body. I wanted answers. You have been gaslighting, violating me, and leaving me for dead on so much when it comes to the kids. All your receipts are from 2023. Mine are from 2024. Do you really want me to post you begging for me back just this past May on your knees in front of our children, in front of our kids? Once again, Erica, a man on his knees, begging you to take him back in front of your kids, showing you that he loves you and he wants to make your family work will never compare to you being violent, breaking things, and physically assaulting him in front of the children. Him being on his knees showed love to the kids, that daddy loves mommy and he wants her back. You physically assaulting him and being violent show them the most negative side of you. So it will never compare. And I get it. Erica Mena's point is, If I'm this negative and terrible person, why did you beg on your knees for your family back? Once again, Erica, someone hoping for the best, wishing that you all can come back together as a family and make it work. Someone willing to overlook all of the flaws between the both of you and praying that love would prevail is not a bad thing. He realized it now that it was a bad thing, and he's no longer entertaining you in that way. His focus now are the kids. I'm not taking Safaree's side at all. I don't know the ins and outs. I'm just saying, if this was the other way around, and Safaree kept saying, you were on my Ring camera begging for me back, I would say the same thing. Erica trying to work on her family and show you she loves you and want to be with you, in as much as the both of you have gone through a lot, it's not necessarily this disgusting thing because the both of you were married and maybe she sees something bigger in you. I would react the same way. So that would never be as bad as you physically assaulting someone, breaking things in the presence of your children. It would never compare. I don't know why she keeps repeating. The rest of Erica's responses are on the screen because in some of them, she's repeating the same thing that I've read, okay? Basically, he came to my house in a Ring camera begging. He violated my body. All of those things are very sad to read, and I pray for healing if that did happen. Like I said, I'm just reacting to what I'm saying. I don't know what happened behind the scenes, but I'm praying for healing for the both of them because this right here is terrible. And this is Safaree's first time really going in details and speaking up and providing proof. Erica have been, talking for a long time. I guess because Safaree came with evidence, people were looking forward to Erica evidence. Now, in Safaree video, there's a moment in there where his daughter is crying that she doesn't want to go to her mother's house.
I want to go to Mommy's house.
Mommy, she was missing you. She was looking for you.
I don't want to go to Mommy's house.
And that video to me shows that it's more so about Safaree and less about Erica, but it can also be interpreted on the flip side. More so about Safaree in a way of, if I'm this terrible father, terrible parent, my kids barely see me, I'm this deadbeat and all of that, then why is my daughter crying and doesn't want to go to your house? Because if I'm a stranger, she'll be doing backflips to go back to her mother's house. Like, please get me out of here. I don't know this man. Take me back to my mother's house. But why is she crying? So that was Safaree's way of proving that I'm in my kid's life. I'm not a deadbeat. They love me. They love it here. They have so much fun that even though I'm speaking positive, saying, your mother misses you, I'm not coercing her into saying anything negative about you. She wants to stay over here. But on the flip side, that video could be interpreted as if she's not doing backflips and crying and screaming to see her mother, what is going on at her mother's house that she doesn't want to go to her house? So either way, there are different interpretations. Well, Erica fired back with her own video, which I'm not going to post because Erica took the video down, and maybe she took it down because she changed her mind and did not want to spread that information, and so I'm going to respect that. Safaree video is still up, so we're talking about it. But in the video, her daughter was basically saying how Safaree abused their son, and Erica posted how, you taught that he wasn't yours and you treat him differently and all of that. And the comments and reaction from social media were not on her side because people felt like the way how her daughter was talking, she was coerced into saying the things that she was saying. And it's one thing to do something on camera, like security camera and being captured. And it's another thing when you are directly involving your children in the drama. So you can say even though Safaree video, he's saying positive things about Erica, that your mom missed you or going to her house, he's not dragging Erica. The fact that he still posted it with her crying to prove that one, I'm a good dad, and two, if you're such a great mom, why is she crying to come to your house? Then Erica posting her daughter saying the things that she said about Safaree allegedly abusing their son was her retaliation. But with the hopping the fence, breaking things, her kids walking on glass, physically assaulting Safaree. He posted more videos. Go to his page to watch it. What he also said that her oldest son said about basically the reason why he's not living with his mother. And if he was living with his mother, basically along the lines of he won't be here anymore. But I don't want you to hear that from me. So go to Safaree page to hear what he had to say. Well, Erica saw all of this and she released this statement basically in summary, wanting to be the bigger person, and she doesn't want the both of them to go back and forth on social media anymore and all of that. And to that, the responses were, oh, so you called him a deadbeat for all of these years. He finally claps back with actual evidence showing you hopping his fence, physically assaulting him and all of that, and now you want to be the bigger person. But when you were dragging him for years and he didn't say anything, it was okay. So where was this, let's be mature and be adults and don't do this? Where was this behavior when you were dragging him for years? Regardless, if it took Erica Mena seeing herself grabbing a ladder, hopping a fence, if that's what it took for her to finally look in the mirror, get some help, and go through her healing process, and the same thing goes for Safaree, then I'm here for it. If it took all of this, because this is not the first time. There's videos out there of Erica Mena chasing the father of her first child, may his soul rest in peace, and kicking him in the head. I'm not going to post that in here because it's too graphic. And we are familiar with her actions from Love and Hip Hop. Were all of these things unprovoked? No. We are just acknowledging that this is not unique to Safaree. Safaree also was aware of these behaviors. He made her his wife and the mother of his children. Of course, people also brought up Erica Mena getting arrested in Atlanta years ago for a domestic dispute that she had with an ex. Okay, her ex said that whatever is written in the report did not happen. Erica Mena said that, he was trespassing and then he kicked her door down. He said that's not true. She physically assaulted him and they went back and forth. May his soul rest in peace as well. Another ex of Erica Mena that is no longer here with us. So I do wish her healing in that department. And like I said, may his soul rest in peace. A young man, he was murdered, praying for his family to this day. Okay, so people brought that up as well. And actually, Erica Mena talked about this when she and Safaree also started a couples channel together years ago on YouTube, and she said how Safaree contributed to getting her out of jail and then just bringing her to where he was and just took care of her, helped her quit smoking, and was just there for her. And that was during that time that she realized this man could have said, why are you calling me? Go and call those dudes that you've been dissing me for years, okay? Now that you've hit rock bottom, you're calling me. But he did not do that. Instead, he stepped up and he was there for her in her worst moments and time. And that's when she realized this is a husband right here. This is husband material, because they say for better or worse, at my worst, he didn't play me. He was there for me. And the rest is history. Now, I don't know what story they told Love and Hip Hop and their cameras and to fit their narrative and storyline. But what I just explained to you came out of Erica Mena's mouth when she and Safaree said that they were no longer doing Love and Hip Hop and they were going to focus on their own YouTube channel and doing that. But then that check was and is bigger than whatever YouTube was paying. So I completely understand the move that they made. But you already know, adding that extra pressure from reality TV to a brand new marriage, you need that solid foundation. for the marriage to last. So I do wish that both of them healing. I only explain those extra stories just to say Safaree was aware, Erica was aware, that both of them were aware of what they were getting into. They gave each other a chance, hoping for maturity and change and all of that. It didn't work out. Hopefully, lesson learned. Hopefully, she sticks to what she posted about focusing on the kids and knowing that the back and forth and exposing each other on social media, at the end of the day, is it worth it? Absolutely not, because your children are going to grow up one day and see all of this. So if that man wants to be a father, let him, and vice versa, okay? I've been saying this whole video, I do wish that both of them healing. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. I do want to leave you with a few things that Safaree had to say. I'm wishing all of you well and take care.
I don't even know where to start. But I'm putting everything out there because, so I'm like, okay, the next time I got my kids after that, oh, no, before that, when I went and I was going to get a restraining order because, you know, she's doing stuff like showing up in my crib, 5 o'clock in the morning, pulling out a ladder, hopping the fence.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
Banging on my windows. And next time I got them, it was for, you know, beginning of the summer. And I was like, yo, I'll keep the kids for the summer. Let me know. My mother and my sister's here. They love being around them. They want to be around them. That's the issue. I can't reach my daughter's iPad. Pickup situation isn't sorted out. So when I finally do get them, I signed them up for summer camp. She gets so mad at me for signing them up for summer camp. There's a summer camp by my house. She lives 40 minutes away from me. Summer camp. I'm like, cool, I got them. Let me at least do that. Because, you know, they were here. My mother's like, yo, you can't just be having them here playing, whatever. She was like, they need some, you know, structure. Sign them up for summer camp. I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. I signed them up for the summer camp. I paid for it. I paid $2,000 to put them in summer camp. They went to summer camp for 3 days because she had such an issue with me putting them in summer camp by my house. And was like, why did I talk to her, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, I have the kids. They're under my watch and care. I want to put them in a summer camp by me. And I'm going to show y'all because this, like, not just talking just to talk, but put them in summer camp. This was the first month. This is what it was supposed to do. This is what it's supposed to be. This is the schedule. Summer camp July, boom, boom, boom. The entire month. This was going to be their schedule for the entire month. This is their lunch schedule. This is one of the things she made for me in one of the days that she was in summer camp. So I'm like, okay, what's wrong with putting the kids in summer camp? And it just was such a control thing, and it created like it created so much drama. Oh, drop the kids off. Oh, you put them in summer camp. Oh, just nothing made absolute any sense. Nothing. Like, it was just such an irate, ignorant conversation, because it's to the point where we don't even speak direct. Like, my house is set up for them. I got their shrine set up. This is for them. This is their area. You walk in. This is Maji's room. Ain't no deadbeat doing this. Deadbeats ain't doing this. My daughter's room is bigger than some adults' rooms, and it's just so insane to me how people just, oh yeah, you're a deadbeat. Yo, I know about real deadbeats, and this situation is all about control. This woman text a naked picture of me to my mother and my sister because she wanted to let them know that, oh, you and your son, I'm pretty sure your son's not telling you what's really going on between us and all of this other nonsense. Okay. Me and you are still, having a relationship, and that's over with. Thank God that's over with. Like, I prayed about that, and there's absolutely nothing physical going on anymore. And you taking naked pictures and sending it to my mother and my sister to do what and prove what? My mother and my sister are the most least problematic people on earth. I just want to say, doing shit like this don't benefit me. This don't help me. I don't like this kind of attention. That's why I usually never say anything. But this thing has been going on for so long that it's like, how much longer am I going to let ish slide?
Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.